Yo, YouTube, what's going on? I'm happy to be here with you guys. I miss you. I don't know, where do I start? I guess minor setback for a major comeback, so to speak, type shit. Basically, I decided, because I've been thinking about you guys like since I've been kind of away. I decided to do this video to just explain where I've been at. You know what I mean? More like a one-on-one. Trust me, I got a lot of content coming up, and I'm not just saying that. Like, we got some events going, and I'm going to tell you guys, you know, if you guys stay tuned in this video, we're going to deep dive into all of that. But, yo, because I got so much great things, I got so much content, so much places to go, people to see with this channel, that I had to give you guys something a little bit more set back. You know, we're at the house, we're vlogging, you know, we're gonna get medicated like we usually do. But definitely wanted to give you some, you know, one-on-one Icy Smokes time and just, you know, communicate with you guys. You know, just sit back and have a talk with you guys. And then we could go and have some fun, you know what I'm saying to you? So, I guess today's strain today is going to be some gelato cake from District Cannabis. I have it in this jar because I actually went to the dispensary. Shout out to the Relief Shop. That was the dispensary that I went to for this. This was an ounce. I was able to get an ounce of this gelato cake for $200. You know what I mean? I'm not really too happy about that price, but doing a lot of research and everything like that when it comes to this quality dispensary cannabis, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're probably roughly gonna pay around that price or more for a quality eighth. And I think this is a quality eighth. This District Cannabis #1 strand, like original strand, is gonna be this gelato cake right here. I can't deny, even though, like I said, I feel like it's a fairly decent price, I can admit that I have been a little bit spoiled. I feel like I'm still spoiled from the medical run that we had out here in Maryland. A lot of y'all watching my videos, my viewers, if you're out here in Maryland and you know what that medical cannabis market was like, then you know where I'm coming from. You know the difference between the market now and the market then. But I have been talking to a few bud tenders and just, you know, keep my ears to the streets. And as far as recreational is concerned, I'm feeling like this cannabis community is still working out the kinks. Give it like next year, maybe 2 years in the game with us being a rec state. You know, we're going to weave out, phase out, work out the kinks with a lot of this shit. And I feel like the pricing is going to be where it needs to be. But yeah, like I said, I've talked to a lot of people in the industry, a lot of bud tenders, you know what I'm saying too? A lot of people just work at dispensaries and stuff, professionals, and they pretty much say the same thing. We all agree, so, you know what I mean? This gelato cake, it gives off that sweet gelato smell that gelato's supposed to smell. This is mainly gelato, but if you can see, let me see, I don't know if you can see it like this. If you can see how fluffy these nugs are, see how fat they are, and they condense because it is gelato, but you see how fluffy and airy these nugs are? That's gonna be because it's cut with that cake strand. And listen, just from my expertise and just looking at it and the characteristic of these nuggets, I'm just gonna assume that it's cut with a wedding cake. Wedding cake. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about wedding cake real quick. I absolutely love wedding cake. I do, when it's crossed with basically anything. Wedding cake by itself just doesn't offer too much of the punch that I like, so to speak, you know. But when you cross it with anything, yeah, it's super phenomenal. Right now, I'm actually going to show some love to my blunt community because I'm actually going to roll me a blunt. I'm going to utilize these wood wraps right here. I have a Russian cream. A lot of people in my city are big fans of this brand, these type of wraps in particular, because they just come with the wrap. They don't come with all the inside stuff that you normally would get with, say, like a backwood or anything like that. And I love backwood. You know, if it ain't these, it's going to be backwoods. You know, backwoods are quality leaves, I would say. You know, but these offer a nice thick, you know, quality, nice dark in color. And it's not too thick. It's not like where I'm smoking chemicals, you know what I mean? Pretty much a perfect leaf. Oh man, so let me tell you guys, I have really been grinding out here. Where have I been? Yo, I've been just grinding, honestly. Honestly, I've been just doing some behind the scenes work. You know, picked up a new little gig. We could use that sponsorship. You know what I'm saying too? So yeah, I had to get me like some money moves out here, so that way we can make moves happen. And like through the course of that, I kind of ran into a little bit of obstacles. You know what I'm saying to you? Like for example, my phone broke, yo. My phone completely broke on me one day coming in the house. Like it was like meant to be. For real. A lot of the mishaps that happened to me seem to be divine or just match up perfectly, perfect timing, and I think it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on and why it always happens. But look, I'm not nobody's victim. Yes, so I was coming in the house and I dropped my phone right on the screen part. Right on the screen part. And like I couldn't see anything. My screen was just black. I mean, it was all white and green. So I was utilizing the Android, and I had to get me a new phone or a camera, something to where as though I can do my vlogs again. So yeah, I've been grinding, and I did fix that situation. I have a new phone. You know, I wound up getting the 12 again. That's the phone that I had last time. I know y'all like, yo, the 14 is out. But I didn't want to be too greedy. You know, I wanted to get the best bang for my buck on a budget. And I also wanted to get something that works. Look, we've been a year and some change on this channel with the 12 and recording quality videos with the 12. You know what I'm saying to you? So why would I get something lesser? You know what I mean? And if I really just don't have it, to get the better option or the higher model of the phone, the 12 is pretty okay. The 12 is pretty nice. Y'all seeing this? Look, I'm rolling up the J. And I think this is good quality. What y'all think? You know, let me know. Moving. Yes, I'm moving very, very soon. I actually did find a spot. I'm staying in the Baltimore City area. So all the dispensaries that I've been going to, I will continue to go to. But yeah, definitely, I found the spot. So I'm moving soon. We can share about that. Goals, yo. Goals. I got some more stuff to tell y'all, though. Let me spark this J right here. As you can see, I got the J rolled up. Which end do I want to spark it off of? I don't know. It's looking like I'm going to spark it on this end. Yeah, so basically, yo, don't you ever think I would give up on my channel or like stop vlogging ever. I might be like having to do some like behind the scenes work for a little bit, but I am never, you hear me? I am never quitting my channel ever. I might be a 65-year-old man one day still doing strain reviews on YouTube. If they delete this channel, hold on, I don't want to say that shit too loud. I got kind of scared for a second. If they delete this channel or something was to happen to this channel, my videos are not saved. Unfortunately, you will not be able to watch them anymore. Neither will I. But guess what? I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to create new videos, and I won't stop. I'm never stopping this YouTube channel. Get that shit out of your head. I don't care how long I've been away. And now that you guys understand that I'm never quitting this channel, I also bust a move. I did a thing, y'all. I did a thing. I'm going to PuffCon. Yo, I bought my ticket. First of all, hold on. For y'all who don't know what PuffCon is literally the biggest event in LA, like downtown LA. If you think I'm lying, go to puffcon.com, look on the website, and you do your own research for yourself. PUFFCON. That's PuffCon. Now, PuffCon is an event that's backed up behind the makers of Puffco. You know, Jolly Rogers and them. The inventors of Puffco. Well, yeah, they have a PuffCon. And basically, this is an event exclusively to Puffco owners. This year, they're saying if you have a Puffco Peak Pro, or if you own the proxy, then you're able to purchase a ticket. And I think this is really, really cool to be exclusive to Puffco owners because, y'all know I'm a dabber and I love my Puffco. For real, like some of y'all who've been rocking with me since the beginning, do y'all remember before I had a Puffco? I had this channel before I had a Puffco. And in my videos, what was my goal? We're going to get a Puffco. One day we're going to get a Puffco. One day we will have a Puffco. Now I've had a Puffco for like a year and some change now. And we're going to PuffCon. We're going to the PuffCon. It's on the 30th, September 30th. This is going to be lit. It's going to be a lot of big names, a lot of dope-ass people there. Fulcrum is going to be there. Faded in the hole, 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 faded in the hole. For y'all who don't know, that's Fulcrum little saying. Need I say more? Eric Kahn is going to be there. Actually, I should have said his name last because I'm going to be real with you. For me, that's the main event. For y'all who watch my channel and watching me since the beginning, then you'll know that I also have talked about Eric Kahn. Eric Kahn is a cannabis influencer, a weed tuber, whatever you want to call it. He's a vlogger. He's on YouTube. And he is really big in the cannabis community. This is if you already don't know who he is. Eric Kahn is such an inspiration, man. Listen, I'm me. You know what I mean? I'm me. And there's a lot of y'all who are you. You guys have your own path. And I want to say this. If you're inspired to someone, it's not really like copying. To be inspired by someone. You know what I mean? And if you're inspired by someone and you want to, I would say not really do what they do. Be your own person, be original. But if someone is great at what they do and you want to adopt some qualities, man, it's always great to have someone that inspires you, someone that you can say, this person is great, and I want to add some of these characteristics, or I would like to do what they're doing because I feel like their plethora of success matches what I have as an idea of success, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's good to have a role model. It's good to have someone you're inspired by. A lot of successful people out there actually were inspired by great people. Eric Kahn, man, shout out to you, man. I think you're a great person. You're one of the people who inspire me. It's lots of people out there who inspire me. Y'all already know. Shout out to Travis Dabbs. Y'all know that's my boy right there. Travis Dabbs, he definitely inspires me. He educates me a lot. He educates a lot of us out here in this cannabis community when it comes to that cannabis. These people, man, they're like the gods. They're like the goats to this cannabis community, man. And, yeah, I'm going to PuffCon and I'm going to meet Eric Kahn. I'm looking for Eric Kahn when I go there. I already talked to him in a live. He had a live stream where he was doing, and I basically told him I was coming. I was flying from Baltimore to go to PuffCon, and he said that's cool. And we can sesh and everything like that. He already told me, I'm not trying to get sick, which is understandable. I feel the same way. I don't want to do the same thing, but we're not going to share devices. He's not going to hit my device. I'm not going to hit his device. He's pretty much bringing his own hash, but we can definitely sesh together. So he said we could sesh together, we can create some content. So I'm looking forward to that. I know y'all looking forward to that. Y'all who know who Eric Kahn is already, that's going to be so fucking epic to see, me session with Eric Kahn, vibing with Eric Kahn, you know what I mean? That's going to be dope. And especially if you know that that's a milestone for me to actually see me achieve another goal of mine. I know that's going to be motivation for some of y'all that's out there. I know a lot of y'all who know me personally. Y'all ask me all the time, any tips or can you help me out with my YouTube channel and this and that? So maybe, just maybe, me completing my goals on my channel and sharing it with you guys also will help people and motivate people to move forward in what they want to do. Maybe I can inspire other people to actually start a YouTube. I actually been told that I have inspired people out there to start YouTubes. You know what I mean? So it's it's like a domino effect. Each one teach one. This shit all goes around. Yeah, 2 Chainz, Currency. There's a lot of rappers, a lot of celebrities that you know of already, big names, you know, big people in the cannabis industry, you know, are gonna be there. There's too many names to really name and count, you know. So, but yeah, Icy Smokes is going to LA, yo. I've never been to LA. I've never been to Cali. I've never been over there, so it's gonna be my first time. And yeah, we getting hashy. We getting really, 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 really hashy. This the real deal right here. Another thing that I want to talk about that's usually on my mind or has been on my mind lately, you know, when I've been away, is I want to change up the dynamic too when I go to events. Let me see. Let me think of the words I want to say for this. I know events are made for us to have fun. And that's what I do. That's what I feel like I do every time I come. I vlog and I have fun. But I want to deep dive into the networking game. You know, I've been listening to more videos about how to be an extrovert at times, you know, and how to be an introvert at times. You know, you got to learn how to balance the two. It's really good to balance the two. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to be an extrovert. I think I'm saying I'm getting high. This gelato cake. Sometimes it's good because, you know, you want to be someone who is showing people that you know how to communicate, you know how to talk, things of that nature. At times, you don't want to come off cocky, arrogant, a know-it-all. You don't want to talk too much. You don't want to say something that you don't know about, you know, trying to be an extrovert, trying to sound knowledgeable, and creating an awkward situation. So sometimes it's things like that you gotta look out for. Being an introvert, you don't want to miss out on opportunities. You know what I mean? But it's also good to be a listener. So I've been tapping into that because when I go to these events, like, I really want to show people and tell people, you know, more of who I am and my value and what I have to offer. You know, I feel like my YouTube actually shows that. You know, we've been to like mansion parties, VIP events, you know, Wiz Khalifa mansion party. Shit, that was dope. You know what I mean? That was pretty much dope. That was a highlight. We met Burner. You know, we had Burner on the channel, the owner of Cookies. Like, come on now. Like, we got this resume on this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying to you? Now, I want to ask you a question, fam. I want to ask you a question. Because we have a lot of different, like, people out there, and that's cool. I love it like that. You know, I think I got a lot of things that make me stand out. You know, first of all, I'm in Baltimore, and I have wig locks, you know. Let's start off with that. I don't think I ever mentioned my hair on my channel. We all notice my hair, you know what I mean? I never really mentioned that too much, deep dive, too much talk about my hair, why my hair is the way it is, things of that nature. But yeah, I got a lot of things that make me stand out. I feel like I'm getting high as shit. I am a heavy dabber. I love dabs. I feel like, especially like with like my demographic of people, I feel like I kind of represent in a way too. You know, just me being like black, you know, African American, you know. If you look at like the hip hop community or like, you know, African culture and stuff like that, if you look at that, you really don't see any like rappers or artists or anything like that dabbing. You don't see it. I mean, I seen Wiz Khalifa taking a dab, but like, you really don't see dabs. You don't see the, you know, the like resin jars or the rosin jars in the videos, you know, the expensive heady glass pieces. And I feel like I kind of represent that. I know a lot of my friends, you know, that's in my environment and stuff. I definitely feel different, you know, even hitting a bong, you know, they all bringing blunts and shit, you know, and I'm coming through, I'm session with my bong or, you know what I mean? I like got my dab rig with me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely on a different level, stand out different level when it comes to like, you know, what I have to offer to my people, you know what I'm saying to you. And I tell you, a lot of my people out there, you know, a lot of, you know, in the streets and stuff like that, you know, a lot of people, first time dabbers, they tell me like, yo, this is good. This is good. Some people like it. Some people feel like it's a little too much. Dabbing. I love dabbing. Dabbing is my all-time favorite. I think I'm a dabber more over flower. I was asked that question before. Concentrates over flower over here. We 710. You know what I mean? Icy Smoke. And then it's like, for the average Joe out here, I'm not talking to y'all like experience, you know what I mean, cannabis use. I'm not talking to you guys. But I am talking to, you know, maybe somebody's watching this video that, you know, gets most of their weed from the street and then just not, you know, tapped into certain stuff. If a dispensary was to say something like, I don't know, let me use an example. If the dispensary was to announce something like, we are now selling solventless products, or we have just released our new line of solventless products. Like, do you know what that means? Like, I feel like most people wouldn't know what that means. And then here come Icy Smokes coming into play, letting you know that solvents are just solventless, so to speak. It's just letting you know that they have products that are going to be concentrated, you know what I mean? And they're going to be concentrated and they're not going to have any solvents. They're going to be rising, you know, products, basically. Rising, you know what I mean? No solvents in it. No butane, no CO2, no alcohol. Just pure rising. And usually how you extract that is nothing more, nothing less besides taking the plant material, whether you flash freeze it or you have the cured actual product, and you squeeze it. You squeeze it with heat and pressure, and the oil that comes out of that is solventless. There's no chemicals used to abstract the THC out of this plant. That's what they're basically saying. They probably got rosin pens. They probably got rosin, you know what I mean? They're probably a dispensary that was selling a lot of live resin. You know what I'm saying to you? So for them to say we're releasing solventless products, or we have a new line of solventless products, I'm guessing they have a new rosin line, you know, something of that nature. You know what I mean? That's what I would translate that to. But the point I'm trying to make is the average Joe just doesn't know that. You know what I mean? Average Joe doesn't know that. This blunt is getting kind of little. But on a serious note, I'm not trying to like down talk anyone, or, you know what I mean, shout out to you, kudos to you, wherever level you are at in knowledge in this cannabis lane, you know, that's just where you at. What I'm trying to say is shout out to the people, you know, who are out here putting themselves out here, who are educating the people, you know what I'm saying to you? These are the things that I have to offer. You know what I mean? I think those are big deals, you know what I mean? Because it was someone that was out there doing that and educated me. How do you think I learned? I just YouTube some of this stuff. I started YouTubing, searching up stuff, and I started learning. I'm grateful for you having your videos, you know what I mean, for me to watch. And domino effect. I'm faded. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like my first blunt of the day too. This is not like, I dabbed this morning around 5:30 before I left out the house to go handle my business. And it is now probably like 8:30ish, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is my first blunt, so yeah. I'm faded. I really miss you guys. I really miss talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. It's no other fun. This is where I'd rather be. This is the life for me. YouTube. You know what I'm saying to you? Hey, yo, I'm really faded, yo. And we going to PuffCon, yo. I'm going to put this out. But I promise to give you guys more videos, to drop more. And there are brands out there who have been dropping that heat. Yo, I swear to God, when I looked at Kalta's menu today, Yo, phenomenal. Shout out to Strain. Shout out to Strain, yo. Strain dropped that Super Gremlin. And I believe, hey, y'all know, y'all who follow me on my Instagram, I believe I had I put it on my story that I had believed that was one of my top strains of the year that I've had. Like one of the top strains that I've had all year. Like as far as medical cannabis, like that shit was like phenomenal. Yo, fucking Culta Amnesia OG was testing at what, like 37% today on the menu. Like I said, man, these brands are dropping these products and stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing more like strain reviews, you know, product reviews, stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying to you? Last but not least, I think I want to let you guys know, if you guys ain't already catch on already, I'm gonna chill on the vape pens. I'm gonna chill on the carts and the vape pens. You know, I mean, I understand we're going solventless, and yeah, shout out to Evermore for the Rising Pods and everything. I did get excited about that, but something is just telling me vaping is not good. You know, there's lots of studies out there. I know they say dabbing is like vaping, or it is vaping, or whatever the case is, but I don't know. As long as you're like doing like silence, or even if you are vaping, like dabbing with BHO, I mean, some of these brands and companies, they're doing really good as far as like the purging process goes. Shout out to Maryland for having like a very strict ass fucking testing policy. Oh my God, Maryland is fucking. But yeah, no vape pens for me. No more vape pens. I don't know. No mas. I don't know. Maybe like in the future or something if it's necessary. But yeah, I don't prefer to vape anymore. I'll say that. Because if y'all see me with a vape pen or something, you see me like taking the tilt or the cart, yo, don't be trying to be like, hey, I thought you said that you weren't vaping. Nah, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't put me in a box. I'm never trying to be like in a box or anything like that. So don't put me in a box. You know what I mean? I won't put you in a box, you know. But the blunt is gone. I think I'm about to make me something to eat. Yo, we did this vlog. That's pretty dope. So it's just the update for where I've been at, and you know, stay tuned because we got some fire coming. I love you guys, and you already know what it is. If you're under 18, if weed is illegal in your state, if you ain't supposed to be dibbling and dabbling and none of this shit that I love, you know what I'm saying to you, please do not click and watch this video unless it's for educational purposes only. Peace out.